Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. Listen, real quick, I want to just come to you guys and talk about Real Housewives of Potomac real briefly, okay? You guys know that the seating chart was leaked for Real Housewives of Potomac. They recently had the reunion, I believe it was Thursday of last week. Andy kind of gave us a hint before the seating chart was released, and we already knew based on that hint, like he did last season, all right, for Real Housewives of Atlanta. He gave us a hint that Sheree was sitting next to him, and then this time he gave us another hint that Karen was sitting next to him and she was occupying one of those close seats. Okay, it was leaked. We learned that Karen and Giselle are still holding their spots right next to Andy. A lot of us felt like they did not really, well, I won't say Karen, but Giselle definitely did not deserve that seat right next to him. A lot of us believe that it should have been Candace or maybe Wendy, possibly Robin. There were so many others that gave this season, but Giselle just was not one of them to be sitting so close to the principal, if you ask me. Okay, a lot of people were up in arms. A lot of people were not really happy. They started to criticize the seating chart, and myself included, because I still feel away. But at the end of the day, as long as the ladies get their checks, I guess that's all that matters, okay? And speaking of which, okay, Miss Candice Dillard also came to the front because she wanted to let people know that for her, it's not that big of a deal, and she is A-okay. So we must not be upset for her, okay? So Candice came and she went to Twitter and says, I appreciate you all. Thank you for riding for me. We needn't be upset, though. I'm not. Being great is a marathon. I am validated by God, not a chair. Okay? Period. I mean, I'm with her on that, girl. Her validation definitely comes from God and not a chair. But I also felt like that could have been a shot that was taken at Miss Giselle, who needs validation to sit right next, to Andy in a chair. Because I feel like that was a thing on one of these housewives shows where somebody said that they weren't going to come on unless they were going to be sitting in that seat right next to Andy. I feel like that could have been Housewives, do not quote me, but it happened. I feel like it was Atlanta Housewives, because I feel like that's the only one I was really watching for real at the time. I really feel like that could have been Nene or somebody that was like, if they don't get that seat right next to Andy, they weren't coming out. It was some big deal about the seat. So when I read this from Miss Candace and her saying that, she's not validated by a chair, it kind of did give me that she probably taking a teeny weeny shot over there at Miss Giselle. I could see Giselle saying, hey, I'm not coming out there if I don't get my seat right next to Andy. Period. It's just going to be what it is that it's going to be. I'm not finna do it. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, I'm wondering, could that have been Married to Medicine possibly? Y'all let me know. I feel like you guys might remember, okay? There was an issue where a housewife or somebody on the show did not want to come out if they did not get that particular seat right next to, you know what? Girl, I know. And I got them so mixed up. It has finally clicked in my head, y'all. That had to have been Basketball Wives. How dare I get the two confused, girl? That had to have been Basketball Wives, and I feel like that was Jackie Christie that was out there throwing a fit and said that she was not going to come out if she was not sitting right next to the host at the reunion. It was a big old deal of her being closer to the host, okay? It was a problem for her. Girl, shame on me for even mixing up the two, all right? But still, my statement about Giselle wanting to be in that chair, I'm not taking that part back. You feel what I'm saying? But anywho, we're kind of past that part as the reunion is past as well, okay? So the reunion is over. I'm sure it's going to come up in a month or so. We'll see what the girls are going to be talking about. Andy looked drained to the ground. Do you hear me? Tired as hell. And I can only imagine, because I feel like they get there so early in the morning, probably 5 or 6 in the morning, but they not leaving until probably midnight, okay? Or whatever time that is. It's late at night by the time they're gone. This is what happened last year when they had Nicki Minaj on there. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine that he's drained. And what was so funny when he kind of showed us that he had Karen sitting next to him, he asked her how she was doing. One thing about Karen, even when she bothered, she always try to act like she's just great, she's good, nothing's wrong, I'm perfect type of thing. So she was like, I'm good, I'm doing okay, And he said something like, it's been a lot going on, something he said, and she had to admit it. She was like, yeah, I've kind of, been going at it. He said, with a lot of women, because it's like Karen didn't want to really give us a whole lot of the deets, but it sounds like Andy was confirming that Karen has been going to war She has been sparring with the ladies, okay? And either way it go, we'll see it on TV at some point. So that's what we do know, okay? It seems like Miss Karen got it, and I'm sure she got it from a lot of different ways, okay? I just hope that whoever dished it to Miss Karen is going to be able to take it from somebody else, because I feel like Wendy is probably going to be on the head of Giselle. I think she's going to be on the head of Robin for sure, and I definitely think she's going to be tip-tapping on the head of Miss Mia, okay? So yeah, hopefully she give the girls a run for their money, and whoever was dishing it, which is more than likely Robin and Wendy, giving it to Miss Karen. I'm sorry, Robin and Giselle giving it to Miss Karen. I hope that they were able to take whatever it is Miss Wendy was dishing at them. But as we speak on Mia and these housewives, I actually want to move over to a tweet that Miss Mia put up on her page, okay? Now, y'all know Mia has been getting into it with one of her closest friends. They actually have fallen out with each other. They not cool like that no more. So something must have happened at the reunion, or either on social media. Something may have happened. So I'm like, so basically, y'all know Mia and Jacqueline have fallen out. They not cool at this time. Her and Wendy have issues. So Mia puts up this post, and it looks like it was after the reunion, which made me believe either Wendy came down on her hard or her best friend came down on her hard. But here it is. This is what Miss Mia tweeted. She says, "I was bullied most of my childhood because of my big hands and feet, acne, and the inability to articulate due to physical and sexual abuse." Wow, trauma. Okay. She says, "So if you choose to criticize my physical looks, realize you are criticizing someone who keeps surviving and thriving despite it all." Now, make note that this tweet was deleted. Okay. The tweet ended up being deleted because Miss Mia ended up removing her whole IG page, her whole Twitter page. Now, what I also wanted to make note of was when I got a screenshot of this, and I believe this one came from OMFG Reality TV. I noticed that Miss Candice liked the post once this was put up. So I don't know who came from Miss Mia. But whatever it was, Miss Candice liked the post, while Miss Mia is sitting over here trying to talk about being bullied most of her childhood life. Okay, so I don't know who she talking about exactly, but I just thought it was interesting to see Candice like the post, considering the fact that Candice was one of the people that also spoke on those hands, those feet. I'm sure she talked about that acne right along with Miss Ashley Darby as well. But here's the gag for me, Miss Mia. You like to pull out your victim card when you feel like it best suits you, and I don't like that. You can run around and you could terrorize others, you could talk down on others, you could disrespect others, you can embarrass others, you could dry slick, honestly, bully other people, ma'am, but then you want to turn around and play the victim and seek some type of, I don't know what the hell you seeking from the people, some type of sympathy from the people, when you're able to reverse it and make it seem like you're a victim of your childhood. Girl, everybody has been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not to discredit what you have been through, but you don't get to do whatever it is you want to do out here in these streets and then turn around and say, well, no, don't criticize me, don't punish me, because I have been through something too. Like, girl, that's not how that works. Like, miss us with the BS. Like, at this point, girl, we're getting tired. Okay? You didn't care nothing about none of that when you sat up there and threw what you threw out about Miss Jacqueline and her messing around with whoever she messed around with, girl. You ain't care nothing about that when you threw that drink in Wendy's face and then hit her with her purse. Hit her with your purse. So, girl, stop. Like, I'm tired of Mia, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And obviously she tired of it too. Probably so tired of herself, which is why she decided to take down that Twitter page. And once she took the Twitter page down, because I kept, trying to find her page, and I said, oh, I think she took the whole thing down. Well, she has returned. And when she returned, this is what she put up. She let us know that she will be on Watch What Happens Live tonight with Andy. So we'll see how that's going to go. We'll see. Hopefully they touch on the reunion, give us a little deets on how hard it was for Miss Mia at the reunion, because this post came about after the reunion. So when was the that Thursday? That Thursday was the 19th. She posted this on the 21st. So I don't know if she was holding on to some things that the ladies may have said on Thursday night or whatever. I'm not sure if she was holding on to it or if something else transpired. But either way, this is where she's at. And I'm just frankly not buying it. Like, I'm really over Mia in all honesty. And I hope that they allowed Jacqueline to come to the stage. And I hope that Jacqueline read Mia her rights when they were at the reunion. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the ladies really, do their big one when it comes to this. But y'all go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know everything that you guys are thinking about Miss Candace saying, don't cry for me, Argentina girl. I'm good. I don't need that seat for validation. Also, let me know your thoughts about Miss Mia and trying to flip the script. You know what I'm saying? Trying to change and shift the narrative so that it could be in her favor and that she could continue to be the victim. Okay, y'all hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything that I just discussed. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.